Florida is just filled with many amazing theme parks and roller coasters, and the area around Orlando is just filled with many amazing theme parks. This is where you can experience the huge and magical Walt Disney World resort and also the different Universal parks. And after that there are many other high quality theme parks such as SeaWorld, Orlando, Busch Gardens Tampa, Legoland and so on. And in this video we're going to rank the best roller coasters in Florida. And yes, I've also included the newly opened Epic Univers. And now if you really like theme parks and roller coaster videos, please be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. And I have 15 awesome roller coasters in Florida in this list, so let's go. Now coming in at spot number 15 we got Pipeline the Surf Coaster at SeaWorld Orlando. And Pipeline the Surf Coaster is overall just a great roller coaster. It isn't really overly intense, but it is still a one-of-a-kind unique attraction. Pipeline the Surf Coaster is actually a launch roller coaster where you have one launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour. And this ride features these very weird stand-up seats like a huge surfboard. And what's quite interesting is that the seats go up and down a bit, so that means you can jump and then you can fly a bit on these airtime hills. And while Pipeline overall is just very unique, smooth and graceful. Now coming in at spot number 14 we got Cheetah Hunt Busch Gardens Tampa. And Cheetah is yet again produced by B&M, but this time we got a big dive coaster model. And well, this really is one of the big dive coasters out there because Cheetah features a 200 feet tall vertical drop. And well, what I like about this dive coaster is that it features the old restraint, so you can really feel the floaty stomach dropping feeling on this big drop. And after the huge Immelman inversion, the roller coaster pulls some strong G-forces on this turn. Then the ride packs in another small drop and then an awesome splashdown section. And that just makes Cheetah one of the best dive coasters in the world. Now coming in at spot number 13 we got Tron Light Cycle Run at Magic Kingdom. Tron is overall a very beautiful yet graceful roller coaster made by the Dutch manufacturer called Vekoma. And well, what really makes this roller coaster very special is the seating, because the coaster features this awesome motorbike seating. And the best thing about Tron Light Cycle Run is the first launch. This one actually features a bit of punch, and this ride also features a big indoor section in darkness with lighting effects where you have twists, turns and sharp drops. Now coming in at spot number 12 we got Manta at SeaWorld Orlando. And Manta is a flying roller coaster made by B&M yet again, and this flying position really is creepy yet awesome. And Manta mainly features some very smooth and graceful inversions that are quite disorientating because of the flying position. But after a twisted first drop, the coaster goes through an iconic yet infamous element, and that is the pretzel loop, and this one pulls some very strong positive G-forces, so this really isn't for the faint of hearts. Beware, this flying position can really make you sick fast. Now coming in at spot number 11 we got Incredible Hulk at Islands of Adventure. And now speaking of intense rides, this classic launch coaster by B&M features 7 crushing positive G-force heavy inversions. And this ride features this awesome inclined tunnel launch, and then you go through this very intense roller coaster layout. And the 7 different inversions on this ride are really going to test if you can handle the positive G-forces. The Incredible Hulk is from 1999, but it really rides glossy smooth because of the whole retrack. Now coming in at spot number 10 we got Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom. And Expedition Everest is a very ambitious yet heavily themed and immersive roller coaster attraction. And this ride is the main attraction in Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom. The story behind this coaster experience is awesome, and the ride is so immersive, and this man-made mountain the roller coaster travels in looks huge. And well, given it's a family attraction at Walt Disney World, you can't really experience the roller coaster to be that intense, but the drop out of the mountain is still awesome. Now coming in at spot number 9 we got Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens Tampa. And now we're back at the big zoo/amusement park with Cheetah Hunt. And this ride is an awesome triple launch roller coaster created by Intamin. And this ride really feels like a thrilling adventure through the jungle because the roller coaster has a lot of variation in terms of elements, and it even features an inversion. And the great mix of twists and turns and airtime moments are really just awesome. And that makes Cheetah Hunt a great family thrill roller coaster. And now I had to do an honorable mention right here, and this is where we got Revenge of the Mummy at Universal Studios Florida. And well, I forgot to include this awesome dark ride/roller coaster on my official top 15 list. This ride is overall very impressive because you got some big and heavily themed dark ride rooms where you have some very scary and surprising effects. And on top of that, the roller coaster layout itself is also intense, and it also features a few airtime pops here and there. Now coming in at spot number 8 we got Guardians of the Galaxy Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. This ride is really a heavily themed, highly immersive roller coaster experience indoors. This ride is very lengthy. It features many intense moments such as that awesome backwards launch. This indoor ride features some awesome effects and the onboard audio really adds to the experience. And well, even though it's an indoor attraction, the ride layout is very lengthy, so that's awesome. And well, this really is the most expensive coaster in the whole world. Now coming in at spot number 7, we got Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure at Islands of Adventure. And well, that is really a long name for a ride, and this is quite surprisingly the second most expensive coaster in the world. And this attraction is very impressive. You have the motorbike seating on the trains, and the coaster features 7 total launches, and that is very impressive. And the lengthy yet surprisingly intense ride experience still features these very expensive and awesome animatronics from the Harry Potter world. The design itself for this ride is very impressive. After these different launches, you have some special track elements such as stalls, backward sections, drop tracks, and so on. Now coming in at spot number 6, we got Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom. And this ride experience is really what I would call old but gold, because this ride is from 1975. This classic roller coaster features 2 identical tracks that are indoors, and you can't really see much when you ride this attraction. This ride features an endless amount of sharp drops and strong turns, and the speed keeps getting increased throughout the whole layout, and you can't really see anything, so that intensifies the fun. Now for the maximum amount of airtime, you have to sit in the back row of this roller coaster. It feels like you're going to fall out. Now coming in at spot number 5, we got Monto at Busch Gardens Tampa. And Monto is a very intense inverted roller coaster made by B&M. And these inverted coasters are really known for pulling some strong G-forces. And this is where I think Monto is the king of them all, because this ride pulls some very insane G-forces on some of these inversions. And one of the most intense elements on Monto is the Batwing, and this one features a strong amount of whip, especially in the back row. Monto surprisingly rides glossy smooth, even though this roller coaster is from 1996. Now coming in at spot number 4, we got Mako at SeaWorld Orlando. And this ride is part of the iconic roller coaster mold called the Hyper Coaster made by B&M yet again. This 200 feet tall ride is really known for its iconic airtime hills, and Mako is known for being one of the best in this coaster mold because these airtime hills just deliver strong yet sustained floater airtime. And on top of that, the clamshell restraints on these hyper roller coasters are really awesome because they only cover the top of your thighs, so there's a lot of freedom for the riders. Coming in at spot number 3, we got Stardust Racers at Epic Univers. And this is overall an awesome dueling roller coaster created by the German manufacturer called Hagrids, and this one features 2 awesome launches. And even though Epic Univers is not open to the public right now, this ride is already known for giving some strong amounts of airtime. And the crazy element with the roll and airtime moment after the second launch is just out of this world. And that makes Stardust Racers a strong contender for being the best ride in Orlando and also Florida. Now coming in at spot number 2, we got Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure. And this ride really is what you call an all-inclusive experience, because you got everything from a world-class roller coaster layout to a heavily immersive ride experience. Velocicoaster features very immersive theming before the ride and during the ride. Velocicoaster is a multi-launch coaster with 2 different launches, and it is created by the Swiss manufacturer Intamin. This ride is just out of this world because the launches are aggressive, every element hits with air time, and then you have the world's best inversion in the end where it feels like you're going to fall out. Now coming in at spot number 1, we got Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa. And Gwazi is a hybrid roller coaster created by RMC, and for me this is the biggest and baddest one of them all. Gwazi features a scary 200 feet tall first drop, and after that you got a world-class ride experience with an amazing pacing with 0 dead spots. This ride features many impressive and strong airtime moments combined with many whippy elements. This ride is so fast, strong and intense that it could be too much for many people, and that is why Gwazi is the best ride in Florida and perhaps the world. And now we've finally gone through my list of the top 15 best roller coasters in Florida, and now please let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with my picks. And now if you really like these kinds of videos, please remember to subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. And now at the end of the day, I'm always gonna say bye bye.